shiny Pokemon. The pinnacle of joy of any Pokemon fan. Introduced all the way back in Gold, Silver, and Crystal with the elusive and mysterious red Gyarados of the Lake of Rage. For most people, it's a simple moment of joy and surprise when you either encounter a wild shiny or hatch a random shiny Pokemon from an egg when you're at full odds. From Generation 2 to Generation 5, the odds of a shiny Pokemon were every 1 in 8,192. From Generation 6 up to Generation 9 with Scarlet and Violet, 1 in 4,096. For other people, though, a shiny Pokemon is more than just a simple moment of joy or surprise. For those people, it's more of an accomplishment, a testament even to their dedication of hours spent resetting again and again for the low chance of a shiny Pokemon appearing. For these people, known as shiny hunters in the Pokemon community, these different colored pixels are a trophy. Although some of these Pokemon can never be shiny in their respective games they were introduced, be it because Nintendo locked the Pokemon from ever being shiny, for example Generation 5's box legendaries of Zekrom and Reshiram, or had them limited to events only with specific factors that prevented them from being shiny. A prime example even is the Generation 3 Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald event Mew. Now, a Pokemon that is theoretically possible to be shiny from an event is Manaphy. Had its own movie, Pokemon Ranger and the Tip of the Sea, and even had an event as a promotion for that movie in a spin-off game. With the original Pokemon Ranger game from the Nintendo DS, you could take it to your local GameStop or Toys R Us, where you would get a mystery event mission. Once you beat that mission, you were rewarded with a strange egg that could be transferred to the Generation 4 games of Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, where you would have that 1 in 8,192 chance of hatching a legitimate shiny Manaphy. Most people just assumed, oh, my Manaphy's not shiny. Cool, I'll reset my save file in Ranger, play through it again, beat that mission, and I have another chance, but it's just not the case. Turns out the way the event was coded, it was meant to be a once per game cartridge event, meaning you just had a single chance of getting a shiny Manaphy. Unless, of course, you had spare Pokemon Ranger cards lying around, or knew where you could buy Pokemon Ranger cards around that never did the mission. But now that brings the question to mind, well then Cass, how many Pokemon are able to be shiny anyway? And that's an excellent question. Out of the total 1,020 Pokemon that are out today, there are only 988 that can be legal shiny Pokemon. Most of the Pokemon that are shiny locked tend to be mythicals like Victini and Mew, some modern day legendary Pokemon like Calyrex and Chi-Yu, to even some weird Pokemon like Gimmighoul, which just now had an event in Scarlet and Violet where it's a raid Pokemon. You'd go in and it had a 1 in 4,096 chance of being shiny. Don't ask me, we asked Nintendo. Now, with everything that I've rambled on about and I've talked about and I've brought up, you're mostly sitting there wondering, Cass, why have you wrote the script? Why have you recorded this audio? Why have you edited this whole video together? You're just rambling like a madman about shiny Pokemon and Nintendo doing Nintendo things. The answer is just really, really simple. I plan to hunt them all. I've been a shiny hunter for years now, going as far back as I really remember where I full-on dedicated to shiny hunting, which was Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, back in like 2017 when I was in college, just due to Ultra Wormhole method being really good and SOS chaining also being really good for shinies. They're just something that I like to collect, and I want them all. With most Pokemon-themed content creators, they like shiny hunting, sure. They like it because it makes a good video. It also just makes a really good live stream where they can turn off the brain and talk with chat. Some even just like collecting the Pokemon in a region to fill the decks out because the game gives you a little diploma. Me, on the other hand, I just love the idea of having a full Living Dex shiny. Now, I've already started this goal. At the time of recording, I have about 373 to my name, and I plan to go for the remaining 615 with you guys. That being said, there is like one major rule that I have to talk about, but that'll be at the end. I'm going to be streaming all these hunts across all the games that I own, just to have the stream of mine realized, and I want you guys there with me. I'll be uploading highlight clips from those streams to this channel to give little bite-sized bits of excitement that are boiled down for the people that can't either make the streams or have to leave before the hunts really pop off and get good. So if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, hit that little button, ring that little bell, and join along with the hunt. There's also the link in the description of the Google spreadsheet that I use to keep track of what Pokemon I have, what game they're in, as well as to my Twitch, where all these streams will be held at. But that being said, use that Google Doc. If there's a specific Pokemon you want to see hunted, or you just want any of them nicknamed, let me know in the comments. Reach out to me in stream and be like, oh, Cass, can you name this Pokemon that? Like, I see it on the spreadsheet, you already have it, or can you hunt this one? If you do, and it's a Pokemon that I genuinely want and think, yeah, this will be a good hunt, I'll do it. And I'll make sure that your comment and your suggestion's right there. Now, about the major rule that I have about these hunts, it's really simple. I don't want to be given any of them. I feel like that would really defeat the purpose of me saying I want to complete a Shiny Living Dex if you guys just give me the shiny Pokemon that I'm missing. It'd feel like that way to me. I know it's not, and I feel like you guys are going to be doing it out of the kindness, like, oh, I see you're missing this, here, take it. And I appreciate it, but it's not something that I want. I want these Pokemon to be mine. I want my OT right there. I want it all. I feel like that pretty much just covers everything. So with all that being said, I hope to see you guys soon at those live streams. I plan to start streaming Saturday, September 9th. I'm not sure exactly what time. I'll most likely put a pinned comment down below about what time I exactly want to start these hunts. As long as what Pokemon I'm going to be going to hunt for. But until then, you guys take care, be safe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.